Hey, today I'll be talking about episodes 11 through 13 of The Double. The capital is a tizzy with news of the competition. Everyone has heard about the bet between the two families and they're placing their bets on who's going to win. The stage is set as we meet the judges. These two bought off by G, this rando, Shun, and finally the secret fifth judge is revealed as none other than... That's cheating, he's obsessed with her. The competition begins. I have literally no idea why Lee and Royale are the only ones not wearing their school uniforms, but since the show doesn't care to pretend the others are anything but extras, I'm going to skip their performances too. Royale plays beautifully, of course, and the judges are all very impressed with the challenging piece she chose. She even has time for mean looks. Wait, what? I guess they worried it would be boring watching her just playing, so we experience what the audience does as her music transports us to a variety of breathtaking settings. So yeah, in short, spectacular. Next up is Lee. As she sits, she thinks back to her father saving up money to buy her first shin. It's a touching display of parental sacrifice and shows how much he believed in her future. Tears in her eyes, she lifts her hands to play. She plays a piece that no one recognizes except that one old guy. It's a folk tune. Well played, but nothing compared to the tune Royale played. But then she begins to put her own spin on it. Her CGI world is a crazy god fight and everyone is absolutely blown away. Even the bribe judges, even the Lee brothers. Through her music, she lays bare her struggles, her pain, her hurt. She plays so impassionately that her fingers bleed. No one can take their eyes off of her and everyone is moved to tears. There's pretty much no need to say it. Lee wins the competition even with the bribe judges voting against her. It did crack me up, this old man yelling at the bribe judges like, "Are you fools blind? She killed it!" Then, as if to kick Royale while she's down, Yenbang makes it official. He publicly asks Lee if she would be willing to take his hand in marriage. It was, after all, meant to be them from the start. She rejects him, but that doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. The streets are awash with blood as all the people who bet against Lee cry to the heavens over their lost cash. The legend of Lee begins to spread. This girl who was sent away for a decade but improved herself even in that desolate place, and then came back to bring her family glory. It pisses me off watching everyone congratulating this man as if he had any hand in raising her. But anyway, he gets to act like a big shot. He has the opportunity to take the high road with Chancellor Lee. He could say magnanimously that it was a bet between kids and his son doesn't actually have to go and become a monk.
哪家寺庙啊？到时候受戒了，别忘了告诉我一声哦。
But this feels way better. There's only one negative thing that comes from all this. Madam G is finally able to put two and two together. There is no way in hell this girl is Jiang Li. Chancellor Lee is ice cold and actually does send his son away to become a monk.
Go! Yeah!
The trio becomes a duo and the father and son rethink how to get their hands on the Ye family fortune. Now they mention here that sacrifices have to be made in service of Wan Ning and King Chung. I'm going to have to hold off a bit on talking more about this because I don't know what's going on. That's all the information we get in this throwaway line, but I guess that means Wan Ning is involved in the salt trafficking as well, and who is this king? Again, don't know. Madam G looks into Lee's past, but the headmistress is still sticking strong to her story, so she begins to doubt herself. Maybe she is the real Jiang Li. No girl, believe in yourself. She begins to plot with her sister, Consort Lee, on how to get rid of Lee when she comes to visit the palace. As the winning team, Li, Liu Xu, Shijie, and Jingrui will be granted an audience with the emperor himself. And that seems to be the perfect opportunity to strike. Now that we have Consort Lee, Papa Lee, and the Lee brothers, kinda regretting calling Lee Lee. I think I'm going to start calling her Ali as Duke Su does. The winning students' families are invited as well, so the whole Jiang family gets all dolled up and heads to the palace. The reason Ali wanted to make it to the palace is because she wants to find out who ordered her death. When her husband killed her, he said someone would have crushed them like ants if they didn't go along with it. She has no idea who this mystery person could be, but thinks this will be the perfect opportunity to find out. The families are seated as the four winners are welcomed in style. Wait, why are you losers here too? Also, guys, could you not find something nicer to wear to this than your school uniforms? His Majesty arrives with Consort Lee on his arm. The Emperor congratulates all of them on their showing at this year's competition. He knows them all by name and has gifts for them as well. He was especially impressed with Shijie's understanding of government and decides to give him an official position on the spot, like an internship. The Emperor knows Ali's story as well and says he was very moved by her tale of mental fortitude and her thirst for self-improvement. I didn't accidentally get myself into another harem drama, did I? Just as he's about to give them some money and jewels, Ali says she has no interest in such things and wonders if she might be so bold as to ask for something else. She says all she wants in life is to learn, and after reading one of Shun's old essays, she became deeply impressed with his intellect. She asked for permission to be taken in as his student. The emperor is touched by her love of learning. He agrees to her request and Shun has no choice but to acquiesce. Someone is not going to be happy about this, but then that was Ali's plan. Late into the night, the emperor and consort Li retire to bed and she gives this maid a creepy look. And once they're gone, a special surprise guest.
参见长公主殿下.
She greets everyone, drinking to their success. She then calls Shun over.
你刚才是在和娘子家喝酒吗？
回殿下，是岁氏的学子。
So, she's like this in public too? Then how hasn't everyone put it together yet? She's officially introduced to Jiang Li and, of course, notices a resemblance. Through flashback, we see that she's been thirsting after Shun for a while, and they've all run into each other at least once before. So, again, not sure how Li didn't put together that she was behind this.